Alright, next match, which technically is supposed to be the last match. The next match was going to be me versus CC, but CC has to do something that's pretty important, so as a result, just to keep things moving, we move the last match up to the next match. So this is Regalia. It's technically a Regalia. Not technically a Regalia. It's technically a Genesis mirror match, but it's Regalia versus witches. So there's definitely going to be diversity. Why did that just gain 3k? Oh wow, that counts as a witch. Why didn't I know that? Huh, interesting. Well, Asaka rides Regalia Fate Norn. If that gets soul blasted, then she gives the Vanguard 5k. And there's a draw trigger that does the exact same thing. Well, a Regalia Vanguard, let me specify that. Because Rua had it too, but couldn't use it because, if I remember right, his Vanguard was a witch, not a Regalia. So, just to specify how that works. And I'm surprised that Hemera came out as early as it did. Midday Regalia, Hemera's ability, it can choose 3 Regalias that are in the drop zone and put them into the soul. Also, it's a Legion. It's a Legion mate. Legion is actually Rose's favorite card, which she's going to be using very much so when she gets online later today and realizes that this is here. But anyway, Asuka attacks. Alexis attacks Asuka no guards and crit and draw. I'm sorry, my eyes are all over the place in this match because I'm trying to understand what all these cards do. This is the other card I was thinking of. Witch of White Snake Mint. With a Soul Blast of 6 while it's in Legion, it can give itself 10,000 power and give all front row witches 5,000 power. So it is a break ride. It is a break ride in Legion form. Because they totally needed that. That's weird. Asuka's using Angelica. Oh, she uses Angelica and Minerva. So I'm guessing she has Angelica, Minerva, and CEO Yggdrasil as her grade 3 lineup. Because if she already has 3 grade 3, she doesn't have room for the other one, which is Nyx, the other Regalia Legion, which should be in the game. I didn't look, but it definitely should be there. It's kind of weird to see Cross Break Ride and Legion work side by side. This is the first deck that actually can do that. Well, not to say can do that, but should do, but has a viable reason to do it. So, what is your soul looking like right now? More than enough. Wow. That seems absolutely annoying. So we've got 25 to the Vanguard. And she's probably going to send it to Soul and Soul Charge too. Draw trigger. And oranges. I was surprised she didn't send it to Soul and Soul Charge too. Since she just got something to replace it. And she can afford damage next turn. Now that's interesting. Surprised she picked those in particular though. She could have picked a stand trigger. So right now, they're both doing what you'd expect in a match like this. Building soul and attacking at the same time. Alexis has a much more advantageous position in terms of field and how many attacks she can do per turn. But at the same time, Asaka has more hand to guard with. Which is kind of what happens to Legion, is that they usually don't have a lot of hand. Because they guard early, get 4 cards into the drop zone early, and then Legion. And Lexi crit again. So we're not going to see that healing away. Sorry about that again. At any rate. Wow. That Soul Blast just got Yggdrasil to 31k for draw 2. This thing's about to get some steroids. And she has exactly 6 in Soul to do the Legion skill as well. If a critical appears in this drive check, this will end the match. There's no could about it. It will end the match. Oh my god, and she is recycling. She is cycling through the units so that she can reuse them again. Needless to say, Alexis is in trouble. Because you can only guard with zeros against this attack that's about to happen. And it's gonna have and it's gonna be 2 critical. It's gonna be 18 regardless. I believe in Lexi's ability to survive. I don't believe in her ability to guard this attack, but I believe in her ability to survive after it hits. And she just put the starter into Soul to Soul Charge 3. Or any of the 3 that were Soul Charged. Anything special. Okay, they don't have skills that happen when they're Soul Blasted. Angelia of Cleansing Pure. Wait, Angelia? I think it's supposed to be Regalia. Wow. She went in. She went in. That wasn't enough. I don't think Alexis knew that Asuka's first attack was to the rear guard because that actually wasn't enough. 53. No crit. Lexi survives. The struggle is real. She went in too hard. Asuka went in too hard. And I think she just assured Lexi the game from doing that. She went in way too hard. It was hype. 53k, you can't guard with anything but a 0. It was hype, but yeah, I don't think she calculated the full power. Did she even Soul Blast 6? She didn't Soul Blast 6. It didn't get the critical. Yeah, she just realized she forgot to do the skill completely. She absolutely forgot to do the Legion skill. Lexi ab Lex Asuka absolutely forgot to do the skill. Lexi did too just now, but she doesn't need it comparatively. So she's saying, let's just pretend I did the skill because you took an extra critical, and she didn't put in and she didn't put in any of the units that would plus 5k because she didn't add that into the damage calculation when they did that part. I'll allow it because they'd have to go back really far into the. Wait, is that a really? When this unit attacks a vanguard. Okay. I thought that was a main phase skill. Weird. Do they count for getting the power? Yeah, they do. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the combination was made for that sort of thing. Good game. Asuka went in too hard and she made a lot of mistakes at the end. A lot of mistakes. We'll just have we'll just have to see if Asuka can evolve this or if he wants to do something else. Either way. On to the next match.